A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. He said that first win has really helped settle this team in. They knew they could possibly be good, being raked in the preseason poll, but now they're proving it on the field. He said, we've just got to do it week in and week out, and that starts today. They are taking that 1-0 mentality into every single game. Today is no different. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Iamaleava makes the grab on the left. Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Bruins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Inside the 45. Makes the catch and he's free. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers to football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
The Bruins with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. They're all over it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Here's a give to Washington. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Iamaleava. He makes makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give is to Williams. Got room at the 35. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Got the quick pass. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Driving forward, it's Williams. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all the stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Iamaleava to throw. They're working that left side. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together. On 3rd down, here's Washington. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And Most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Iamaleava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. First play of this drive. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Caught by Williams on the right. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Push is ahead. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
What a grab with one hand. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mitt up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down to the air. The screen, he can go. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Joyner. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll run with Joyner. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Looking for the goal line, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing, Imaliava. Fires left. Pulls it in with one hand. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you could tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in, made it look easy with those big hands.
Out wide right, it's Hunter. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this defense? Taking one back to the house.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running inside, it's Washington. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Left side, it's Jackson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here's a give to Washington. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Danzy. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open...
And he's still running after the move. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
The out route is a long throw. You got to throw that thing deep, and you can't miss inside. You miss inside, the cornerback can make a play on it. You got to throw that thing towards the sideline. Use the sideline as your friend.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Harper. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. A run for the quarterback. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught, it's Hudson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Rest set of downs going up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Harper. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield is Hammond. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. He makes the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Demon Deacons looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Turning it on. He's got the first down. The 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Iamaleava timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Left side is Jackson. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. They were all over it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here's a give to Washington. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Washington again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Play fake, Iamaleava. Buying time to his right. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Hunter. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to slam in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Handoff to Joyner. Runs for the tackle. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Snap from the gun on third down. Out wide right, it's Harper. Caught, and he's got room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look.
And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Motion from the wide receiver. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. We can only imagine more fireworks ahead here in the fourth. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Iamaleava fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
All kinds of room to the right. He's at the touchdown ruins. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Tough run here. It's Lee. Not gonna make it. Can't get the 2-point conversion, and they fail to take the lead here in the fourth. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Shows him the stiff arm. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Rid of it on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Nice grab in traffic. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Right side, it's Simmons. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. From the gun, it's Joyner. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got a little grass. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Tight end finds a soft spot. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Joyner. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's Quentin one more time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Play action, Iamaleava. He wants a big play here late. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
How about the eye-hand coordination by the tight end there? That ball was not put on his body, wasn't put on his face mask, but he's able to stick out the big hand and pluck it right out of the air.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Running right, Bryson Washington. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
And on offense, you need a touchdown now to win this football game, obviously. I like the call of running the ball, trying to keep the defense off balance here, but you got to keep it up. You're going to have to mix up your looks and see if you can keep this defense guessing.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Into the end zone for 6.
Massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
Here's Iamaleava to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You bow up. Tight coverage on the 2-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, and this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Breaks into the open. Past the 6. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat 2 top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Iamaleava. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly